So, you want to be a Sigma. Just like old Shizlord, do ya? Well, you've come to the right place. As you know, I am known for giving out good information about things such as the rare fish market and such. But I can also turn the young men of the beautiful United States of America, or any other country really, into the right direction to becoming a true Sigma male. Before we start, I'd like to ask that you check out the relevance in the description of this video and like and subscribe. But I'm not gonna fucking talk your ear off about that. Now, I think it's time to start this little presentation and show you what it truly means to be a Sigma and how to do it. This will also be much shorter than my other presentations, due to the fact that testing's going on in school. You know how it is, guys. I don't have as much time during the day to do videos, so I'm making do with what I got, But I don't want to talk to your off about that. Let's start with the presentation. Slide 1. Invest. As you know, investing is a great way to make money. And you know who makes money? That's right, Sigmas. Sigmas make money. Because we are on that grind after all, for that's what we are known for. Sigmas grind for money, betas do whatever they do, and alphas get women. We could also get women if we wanted to, but we're Sigmas, we don't do that. Which we'll talk about that later. But investing is a great way to get money. Now, let me show you a few things you should invest in to become a Sigma. Rare fish. As you know, I've talked about this topic a little bit. I've made 2 videos on it, 2 presentations. Rare fish is an amazing market that you really should get into. It's truly amazing. It's one of my favorite markets. It's my main market, if I could say. But, of course, knowing how I know rare fish are truly amazing. But you shouldn't just do rare fish, you have to diversify. That's truly how you make money. That's truly how you invest. The next currency to invest in, rich uncles. Rich uncles, baby. Everyone loves a rich uncle. You need a rich uncle. Rich uncles are extremely important. Look at that rich uncle, for example. He can help you invest in other things as well as be valuable by himself. Rich uncles are truly an industry you need to get into. If you want to invest in rare fish and other things, rich uncles are kind of a prerequisite to getting into basically anything. You need rich uncles. But I digress. The next thing we're going to talk about is bushes. Bushes are, again, kind of like rare fish. But unlike rare fish, you don't grow them in water, you grow them on the beautiful green grass. Bushes are a great thing to invest in. They take a little time, sculpting and such, but you get a good bush, you get a good money. You know what I mean? It's great. Bushes are incredibly good to get into if you're getting into the rich uncle and rare fish market. You want bushes, you want shrubs, you need that stuff. But I believe I've been talking you guys' ear off a little bit about investing. So I think it's time we go to our very next slide. Dress appropriately. If you want to be a Sigma, you must dress like one. Dressing like one gets you in the mindset of a Sigma. And if you're constantly dressing like a Sigma, you'll always be in the mindset. Though, without Sigma attire, you should still be a Sigma. But the attire definitely helps. And that's why it's so important. Here is what you do not want to dress. Now, let me show you an example. Now, you may be thinking, Chiz, this guy looks fine. This guy looks great. This guy, he's got the nice shoes, the jeans, and the jacket, and the fitted hat and such. But no. This man is not a Sigma. Though he may be an alpha, he is not a Sigma. And you're not here to learn to be an alpha. You're here to learn how to be a Sigma. Because Sigmas are better than alphas. alphas shiver at the thought of an angry Sigma. Remember that. Now, this is how you should dress as a Sigma. For dressing, as I've said before, is extremely important. You don't want to dress the guy on the left, so let me show you how to really dress. There. A beautiful, clean suit. Suits make everyone look good, don't they? He's got a nice haircut, serious look on his face, and you may be thinking that suit's a little short. That's alright. It allows him to travel more efficiently, better airflow. Allows him not to get too hot. Because a sweaty Sigma, it doesn't really look like a Sigma at all. You don't want to look sweat when you're talking to investors and business partners. Because then, sweat means weakness. You don't want to be seen as weak, now do you? No. Sigmas are not weak. We're Sigmas. Now, I think it is about time that we get into our very next slide. Women you should interact with. Women make up 50% of the population. It's inevitable you will interact with them. So, you should choose the women you interact with very carefully. For if you interact with the wrong women, you could ruin your entire life. Here is the wrong way to interact with women. Well, not the wrong way. The women you shouldn't interact with, I should say. Now, here's a picture of a woman you should not interact with. Now you may be thinking, Chiz, that girl looks great, you know? She's a nice looking, she's got a nice phone, she looks cleanly and nice and, is generally attractive. And I would agree with you there. She does look attractive, don't get me wrong. But attractiveness is also a bad sign. A girl too attractive, too good to be true, might just want to drain your Sigma gains. The hard work that you put in order to get that bread will be for nothing, because she will take your bread with the use of manipulation. So you should not interact with this woman. Next is a woman you should interact with. For this is very important. I want you guys to listen very closely to what I'm about to say, because what I'm about to say is extremely important. That's right. That is a woman you should interact with. The funny trick here is that is not a woman. That is a man. You shouldn't interact with women at all, because women are stinky and smell and have cooties. You don't want to talk to them, and they're stupid too. They're stinky butts. Okay? You should not interact with them at all. That is a person you should look at that Sigma. Just look at that Sigma. Look at him. Look at the gains. Look at the grind. You want that guy on your corner, on your team. You don't want that girl. You want that guy. Look at him. It's very obvious who you want. When the going gets tough, do you want to confide on the girl to the left or the Sigma on the right? I think the choice is very clear. Now, it's time to get on to our last slide. Though this presentation is short, it's simply a demo of what you should do to be a Sigma. Nothing too serious. Now, men you should look up to. There are many men in this world that deserve to be looked up to, but I'm going to show you the specific ones you should. Now let's see. The first one, Onision. Oh, Onision. I remember back in my young days, I used to watch his channel and all his videos over and over and over again. And they were great. His videos were great. And he himself is a perfect Sigma. He treats women the way a Sigma should treat women. He gets that money, he gets that cash. He doesn't let other people get in his way. And by most of all, he is very level-headed and very good-tempered, like a Sigma should be. He's in a good place in mind, and he demands respect, like a Sigma should. Now, I think it's time that we get into the next person. Jeffrey Sigmastein. Oh yes, Jeffrey Sigma Steen. Look at him in all of his glory. He is one of the true Sigmas of this world. He is truly amazing. He's rich, he has a lot of money, and he treats women the way a Sigma should treat women. That's right. Jeffrey Sigma Steen is truly a Sigma. Though his actual name is Jeffrey Epstein, I replaced the Ep with Sigma, because that's how much of a Sigma he is. He truly deserves the title of Sigma Steen, for he is truly I forgot, sadly. He passed away. Sadly, he could totally 100% committed suicide. That's totally 100% what happened. It was super sad. It was so sad that when he committed suicide, nothing bad happened. There was no other factors at play. He just simply committed suicide. It was very sad. Very sad what happened. But anyways, it's time to talk about the last person. Walter Jr., aka Flynn. The true, ultimate Sigma. Look at him. That strong jawline. That strong gaze into the camera. Now you may be thinking, Chiz, what the hell, man? Walter Jr. has cerebral palsy. He can't even walk without walkers. Well, sir, that does not deter the great Walter Jr. to be a Sigma. For he is truly amazing in everything he does. He gets whatever he wants, when he wants it. He gets things done. If he wants breakfast, he's gonna get breakfast! You know? That's who he is. He's Walter Jr. If he wants breakfast, he gets it. And he ain't getting no veggie bacon. He ain't eating none of that shit. Because he's Walter. Walter Jr. A.K.A. Flynn. Though his father could also be considered a Sigma, he truly pales in comparison to his ultimate son, Walter Jr., a.k.a. Flynn. Well, that is it for today, guys. I know it was a very short presentation, but as you know, I'm quite busy with school, so I cannot make a longer video. But short and sweet is probably best for YouTube. So, this is the Chiz Lord, signing out for today. Goodbye, guys.